There is a relationship between electricity and magnetism. When you hold a magnet, it is the electric charges moving in the atoms that make it a magnet. You can make electricity by moving a magnet. If you shake it, it changes its magnetic field, and that creates an electric field. It's now time to introduce James Clerk Maxwell. He developed 4 equations that cover everything needed to know about magnetism and electricity. In 1860, Maxwell introduced the world to electromagnetism. His basic thought was, if changing magnetic fields creates electric fields, then we should be able to change electric fields and make magnetic fields. He was correct, and that led to the discovery of electromagnetic waves. Electromagnetic waves are waves of electricity changing to magnetism, then magnetism changing to electricity, then electricity changing to magnetism, and then magnetism changing to electricity, and so on and so on and so forth. This changing of magnetism and electricity moves on its own through space as a wave of electromagnetic energy. It is self-propagating, meaning it doesn't need a medium to move through, like a water wave needs water or a sound wave needs air. It's just out there on its own. Maxwell not only predicted electromagnetic waves, but also predicted how fast they move through space. Maxwell used his equations we mentioned earlier to show an electromagnetic wave speed is 299,792,458 meters per second. In other words, it can go around the Earth 7.5 times in 1 second, which is 670,616,629 miles per hour. That was the speed of light. Light is an electromagnetic wave. Let me say that again. Maxwell determined that electromagnetic waves moved at the speed of light. Therefore, light was an electromagnetic wave. That was huge. Do whatever you have to do to never forget that light is an electromagnetic wave. Light being an electromagnetic wave is the foundation of our universe. Go ahead and paint light equals electromagnetic wave on a wall in your house. No, don't do that. Unless you really want to. Just never, never, never forget that. Not only is that important in this book, but it's also so very important in your life. Maxwell's equations also showed there are other forms of electromagnetic waves besides light. There are radio waves, microwaves, infrared waves, ultraviolet rays, X-rays, and gamma rays. The waves differ by their frequency, which is how rapidly they vibrate. We will talk a lot more about waves in later lessons. Remember in Lesson 4 when we said your heart produces electromagnetic waves created by your emotions? How much better now can you visualize that? It's kind of strange when you think about it, isn't it? Your heart is sending out alternating magnetic and electric waves, and so is your brain. Soon you will learn how to create the electromagnetic waves necessary to create your world.